Good morning, everyone. Anthony, Wall Street Trader, 10:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is Tuesday, December 14, 2021. This is not financial advice. It's educational. Click the subscribe, share the video, click the thumbs up. We're here to talk about the graph. Here we are with the GRT US dollar pair, graph to dollar. So we have a support still around 60, 61 cents. Did be doing here and there, nothing phenomenal that would get us to throw ourselves out a window. But right now, definitely in an area of relative support. We got to stay over this line, even though we're slightly below it, but I think we're going to be okay. I'll tell you why. Let's go over to the graph relative to Bitcoin, but just so we can observe here, this descending resistance line is important that we get over it at some point. With 67 cents, it's only 10% above where we're at right now. The graph relative to Bitcoin, all right, looking like we do have an area of support roughly here. Bang, bang. And if you go back in time, you could see it was support over here. It was resistance over here as well. And also rough resistance. And clearly, once we got through it, we went straight up. Now, a couple things with this. I'm going to just draw this here for now. And we'll keep our eye on that. I'll turn it. Yep, that's perfect. And then one other thing that we got to keep our eye on. So this current support area looks to be roughly around 1268. If we start going below it, we have another support area of 1179. One other thing to note is that we do have a descending area of resistance, and we need to get through this. So we roughly have a couple of days in the making before something happens here. We really want to see this thing power up. It's a little hard to do because we have now two lines of resistance here, but over here we don't. We just have one. So hopefully we crack this resistance line here, which is currently roughly around 1343 from where we're at currently. This dual action line of support is around 1340, and we'll keep our eye on that. But right now, looks like we might be chopping around in here for the moment. Bitcoin is still at 47K. We've been kind of holding the line here, 46.6, dipped a little bit, came back up. Now, if we start dropping more, we could be in for a 44K handle on support. But remember that we're in a longer term looking broadening wedge, which is descending, aka bullish broadening wedge, which means that if we start cracking up above this resistance line of the broadening wedge in turquoise, then we should resolve back to the upside pretty quickly over to 68K. So we'll keep our eye on that. But as you can see, as time goes on, the bar gets lower and easier for us to crack that resistance line. So looking forward to that moment in time. Doesn't mean that we can't fall back down here somewhere, but we got to keep our eye on that. In the meantime, over at Bitcoin dominance, we had this little channel, started chopping around here. A lot of concerns around Bitcoin, but Bitcoin's still at 47K. I mean, you know, we've been 47K over a week, 10 days now. We've been in this craziness. So I think overall it's been kind of consolidating here rectangularly. But again, we could still see a drop. So just be prepared for it. You'd be better off. In the meantime, this one here is dropping. Bitcoin dominance is dropping, which is also really key in terms of, you know, helping out the altcoin, you know, keeping the blow to altcoins at a minimum or to the extent that it can be. But Bitcoin staying where it's at, and this Bitcoin dominance going down is actually okay. So this is a pretty good sign in general. So it looks like we're kind of in neutral territory right now, but we'll keep you posted on Twitter. Talk soon.